Can I create a good vlog? Is it possible to create something really good from a mix of subpar clips? Am I able to make something good without a plan? Will I balance being a good artist, film my art, and create a good story, all while enjoying my sister's bachelorette party? Let's find out. This is me halfway through my New York trip. I'm painting roasted duck that I ate in Chinatown in my hotel room overlooking Times Square. I'm here for my sister Janelle's bachelorette party while everyone's watching Death Becomes Her on Broadway. You may be thinking, wait, why aren't you with them? We'll get to that later. Let's go back to the beginning of this trip.
The cow fried rice. She has like at least 20. Because she knows. Yay! This one, I'm salad. Thank you. I've never had Asian food before. This is my first time. Hello. What are we here for? Is it a secret why we're here?
It was a New York moment.
Oh god, I'm so sweaty. I'm sweaty. My eyes are watering. Our first morning in New York.
It's my first time bringing this camera out in the wilderness. So wish me luck.
Oh, it's so overexposed. Why is it so zoom in?
As you can see here, I did not have a gimbal and I wasn't used to the camera, but I told myself I must edit this footage because I need to follow through on creating more videos to get more practice with longer formats. With some editing tricks, aka the warp stabilizer on Adobe Premiere, I managed to get some more acceptable shots. I was gonna eat something light with my cousin as she did some work on her laptop, but I got a text from the rest of the group saying that they're already on the way to the first stop of the Chinatown food tour. Just a side note, I wasn't staying with the rest of the girls in the Airbnb because I wanted to use my credit card points. Basically, I got to stay in my hotel for free, so thank you to my past self for utilizing credit card points wisely. Also, the thing with traveling in bigger groups is that you have to be ready for things to change quickly and you have to act fast.
Yeah, I'm just doing a quick like lay down.
pretzels.
One of my goals heading into this trip was to draw all the foods I ate and record it at the restaurant. I know it's a lot. It sounds like an insane goal, and it is. I like to bite off more than I can chew. After bowling, some of the girls and I went to get Szechuan food at Han Dynasty. My stomach was feeling a little iffy before, and I was afraid of a stomach flare-up, so I wasn't feeling confident about eating spicy food. But it's Szechuan food, and we're in New York. What could go wrong? Everything was perfectly seasoned, the salt level was just right, and the cumin lamb seasoning paired so well with the neutral white rice. I am stuffed, and after all this yummy food today, we ended it with some gelato. I don't know how I survived. Not the best for my stomach, but again, I want to enjoy all the specialty food in New York.
I got figo and strawberries.
I can't wait to take a break right now and just draw. A little makeshift seat and desk. This is my paint palette. Everything's trapped in there and it's dried up, so that's why it looks like that. It's not very pretty. All my drawing materials are in this little white pouch. Notebook and pencil. I don't like erasing. Maybe it's a laziness thing, but I've been called lazy several times before in my life, and I don't like using that word. I prefer efficient. At first I thought, okay, maybe I am taking a shortcut, but I prefer going straight into a sketch without erasing because it makes me commit without overthinking. As an artist, isn't the goal to create more? If you're constantly thinking of perfection, it's paralyzing. I don't know about you, but it prevents me from producing more work, which prevents me from being a better artist. I'm not saying that you should only make art where you don't erase. Just find your flow. For me, my flow is going straight in with a bright red pencil and using the mistakes as part of the painting's personality.
Not as hot as yesterday.
Oh yeah, the main reason why I didn't go to the Broadway show is that my stomach was not feeling the best. Remember how I had all that spicy food and gelato the night before? Yeah, that triggered my stomach pain. Long story short, I was diagnosed with SIBO or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth back in 2023, but I've had it since I was a teenager. After a crazy restrictive 6-week diet and medicine, I got rid of it. Sometimes I do get mild flare-ups if I'm being reckless with what I'm eating, like dairy and ultra-processed carbs. But for this dinner, I ate meatballs and a tomato sauce because those sit better in my stomach when I'm having a flare-up. That's actually the main reason why I fully dove back into creating art after many years of abandoning it. I needed to take my mind off of the restrictive diet that I was on. I could look at it in a negative way where I'm like, man, this sucks, I have stomach issues. Or I could see it in a positive way that it's just my body's way of telling me to eat healthier. Plus, I wouldn't have shifted my social media channels into art.
Just some girls in the city. Hello. Liam Neeson. Yes. Take. Oh. That farting.
Making a fire?
Yes. Kylie's just letting you. These other hands are confusing me, and I know what it is. You're confusing.
Here's what I've learned so far with vlogging as I practice this medium. First off, get a lot more footage than you think. Like eating at Osamil, which is a Korean gastropub in Koreatown that blends modern with traditional. It was super cozy inside, and I couldn't believe the variety of textures and flavors in each dish. I feel like you can practically taste the images along with the food descriptions. I definitely need to take more footage in general, and especially of me talking to the camera so I can have more variety in my videos. I'm towards the end of this editing process, thank goodness, and I'm proud I worked with what I had. You know what? I was so tempted to just leave all this footage in my hard drive without editing it at all because I felt that my footage wasn't good enough to create a whole video. And during this process, I learned to be creative with how to piece disjointed footage and photos together in order to create context, as you can see. I also loved using music as a way to show my emotions during the moment and matching the clips to the beat. Although editing long videos, especially vlogs, can be a painstaking process, I always feel accomplished after I finish them. It's also a huge gift to my future self because I can look back on this video and that's pretty cool. Also, I need to get a stabilizer. The final lesson is that I just have to work with what I have because it's good practice and that's the only way I'll get better at this medium. I mean, look at this. I didn't have enough footage for our last day except for a few photos of drinks and our ride back to the airport. It's okay though, I'll take more videos next time. I'll see you later!